What is up, guys? It's time for another Marvel Champions weekly one-shot challenge, and I do want to apologize for the delay of this challenge. I really wanted to wait until Magneto officially released so we could officially use him for this weekly one-shot challenge number 18, because I think it's going to be super duper thematic playing as Magneto for this challenge specifically. So we built this pull aspect deck here with laser swords for Magneto, and I'm calling it Darth Vader because Magneto has a very similar silhouette here to Darth Vader. So I think it's going to be super duper fun for this one-shot challenge. So weekly one-shot challenge number 18 is called Lock and Load. We must defeat Crossbones using the Osborne Tech Goblin Gear and Military Grade modular sets, and we remove the Experimental Weapons one instead. So during setup, we shuffle 4 random weapon cards from these modular sets. So we have that right here to form the Experimental Weapons deck, and we shuffle the remaining cards into the encounter deck as normal. So normally Crossbones has the Experimental Weapon modular set for the Experimental Weapons deck, but for this one shot, we're going to replace that with these 6 cards right here. These are all the weapon traded cards with the weapon trait from the modular sets that we have for a challenge. So we're going to get 4 of the four randomly out of these 6 cards right here. So let's shuffle them up, and then we'll create that experimental weapons deck here for Crossbones. So shuffle this up. All right, so 4 randomly. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll shuffle these 2 cards into the encounter deck as normal. Okay, and for this scenario, only heroes, with weapon or armor identity-specific upgrades may be used, and Magneto does have a bunch of armor identity-specific upgrades in his Magneto's helmet, his Magneto's armor, and of course his Magneto's cape, the best card ever. So Magneto is a viable hero for this challenge. And I played this weekly one-shot in multiplayer, and it was tons of fun with a Justice deck here, but I do want to have a playthrough on the channel here in true solo for you guys for this challenge as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to shuffle up the laser swords here into our player deck. We are playing in the pool aspect. All right, and then I think we got everything set up here. Okay, so for Crossbones, his main scheme setup sets to create the experimental weapons deck. So we have that right here. And let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B. The one review is to review the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So top card here is smoke bombs attached to the villain. It comes in here with 2 bomb counters, and after the villain attacks, you remove bomb counter from here and discard 1 event from hand with the lowest cost. It has +1 attack for Crossbones here, so it's going to have 3 attack. All right, Crossbones one reviewed is to search and counter and discard power for his machine gun, so we have that right here and attach it to him. And then we shuffle the encounter deck already, so this will also come with 2 ammo counters. And after Crossbone attacks you, there's a force interrupt. We have to remove 1 ammo counter from this card. Discard top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to number boost icons on that card. So that's a force interrupt, so it happens before his attack. Also, Crossbones has piercing if he has any weapon attachments, which he does have 2 right now, so he does have piercing. All right, that's gonna resolve the setup for him, and let's draw up to our hand size of 6 in Alter Ego and get started here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got too much good stuff. So we got the cape, we got stick to itiveness, and my weapon X here as well. Let's mulligan discard 3 cards, dig in for a double resource here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, at least we got 1 double. We got Utopia, which we're gonna have to burn all this good stuff here. Okay, if I play weapon X, okay, and then I start to mill, we can get stick to itiveness online, and then, or we could just magnetic pull in hero form. Actually, we don't need to play, but I want to play weapon X down, I think. Maybe we can get a white fox. Let's bank on that. Resource here so I can play weapon X. It's a 1-cost support. Play only if your identity has a mutant or X-Men trait, or only if you have the mutant trait, sorry. So we do have the mutant trait in our alter ego. As an alter ego action, we exhaust this card, and then take a damage. Drop from 10 down to 9, and then we discard from the top of your deck until you get a identity-specific card and add it to your hand. So we're going to mill here until we get a Magneto card. So start milling. We got right away here with the Master of Magnetism, which is a double resource, and it is a Magneto card. So that's actually really good. All right, then let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. We're going to use our magnetic pool. So action discard. Wait, before we do that, let's go ahead and use a double resource here, I think. Yeah, so I'll play Magneto's Cape as a 2-cost upgrade. So we gain the air trait after we resolve magnetic pull. We can exhaust this card and ready back up. Let's swing for 2. Sorry, we're going to swing for 2 on Crossbones. I'll bring it from 14 down to 12. Then we're going to use the magnetic puller. So we're going to mill until we get a magnetic card, and we can add to our hand. Digging Deep here is a resource card. It says as a response, after this card is discarded from the top of your deck, which it just is, we can add to our hand here, which is awesome. We're going to keep on discarding here until we get a magnetic card. We've got the Electromagnetic Blast. and we add that to our hand. Okay, and this stuff gets discarded, so X is gone here, which is a little bit unfortunate. With the cape here, after you resolve magnetic pull, exhaust the cape, ready Magneto back up. Okay, this is actually pretty crazy. We can just get everything down. I think that's what we do. So I won't be able to use stick to this, but it's okay. We got all of our readying stuff right here. So this would be double resource. Actually, let's put it in this order. This would be 2 resources here, so I can play Utopia. 2 cost support. If each of your allies has X-Men trait, increase your ally by 1, and after an X-Men ally display, we exhaust Utopia to ripen our X-Men character. So it'd be double to play stick to itiveness. It's a 2 cost upgrade. As a hero action, we can spend a physical resource and exhaust this card to ready your hero. Let's just swing for 2 on Crossbones again because there's no threat. So I'll bring from 12 down to 10. That's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up and then draw back up to our hand size here of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got Forge. So we're ready with Utopia. That's going to be pretty strong. Okay, Crossbones turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us here. Force interrupt. We remove a counter from here. Discard top card. Oops, this goes over here. The deck. 3 boost icons. So we take 3 indirect damage. We'll take it all on Magneto. That'll bring us from 9 down to 6. Okay, we have tons of readying. So let's go ahead and defend here for 2. Crossbones is hitting with the base of 3 plus a boost card here of 0. So we're going to take 1 damage, bring us from 6 down to 5. We're already near death though. And then right here, force response. After he attacks this, remove bomb counter, discard 1 event from hand with the lowest cost. Our only event is a magnetic missile, so we have to discard it, unfortunately. All right, that's going to resolve the activation phase. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which is Hydra Soldier with guard. When he's defeated, we do the player a encounter card. So get encounter card after we defeat him. All right, well, we have a wrapped in metal actually, so I could take care of him there. Let's, I think we cape here, or magnetic pull, I mean. Yeah, let's go ahead and use our magnetic pull ability. We're going to mill until we get a magnetic card. We've gone right away. After we do that, we can exhaust the cape and then ready back up. I was hoping to get like a White Fox or Digging Deep there. Let's see, can I play Forge and then also Wrapped in Metal? Tic-Tac-Toe is nice, but I don't think we can afford it right now. Let's see, if I play Forge, gives us X-Jet. We play the Wrapped in Metal. Ignore this dude. That would be really, really good. Yeah, okay. He has guard though. So I think I thwart here because I can get it ready anyways. We're going to clear off the main scheme. Then we're going to use 2 resources here. So I can play Forge. Forge has a response when it enters play. Search your deck and discard pile for a X-Men or X-Force support. Add to your hand. So we're going to look through our discard for X-Jet, which is X-Men support. Add to our hand. And with Utopia's effect, after an X-Men ally enters play, we exhaust Utopia, ready up in our X-Men characters, ready up Magneto. Then we're going to use 2 resources here, so I can play Wrapped in Metal. Hero form only attached to a non-elite minion. This guy's non-elite. We're going to give it to him. He's now Wrapped in Metal. He can never activate and treat his text box as we were blank, so no more guard, no more when defeat effect. That's amazing. So we just have him here, hold him in place. Okay, so I think we just swing here. So yeah, Magneto's going to swing for 2. Forge will swing for 1. 3 damage on Crossbones, bring this from 10 down to 7. Forge takes a consequential damage. And then that's going to end our turn. Yeah, let's ready back up here. All right, we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Ooh, we got the laser swords. Okay, guys. We got the laser swords. And we have Gambit, which I think is going to be pretty good to look at the encounter deck. Okay, Crossbones turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. Then he's going to attack us here. So Forge will block. We're going to declare him as a defender. Force interrupt. We remove a counter from here. This thing is now gone. So we discard it, but we also discard top card of the encounter deck. There is 3 boost icons again, so 3 indirect damage. So we have to put them all on Magneto. That brings from 5 down to 2. That is pretty scary, actually. And his attack of 3 plus a boost card here is going to go through of 3. So 6 damage, knocks out Forge. Forge is gone. And then after he attacks, remove bomb counter from here. Discard 1 event from hand with the lowest cost. We only have 1 event, the metal shard, so we lose it, unfortunately. Okay. And I forgot the soldier will not activate because he's wrapped in metal anyway, so he just stays here. That's the activation phase. Okay, then we get dealt 1 face on counter card and then counter step, which is titanium exoskeleton. Attach the enemy with the fewest remaining hit points remaining. So let's see. Crossbones has 7 life. Fewest remaining hit points. This guy has 4 life. He is still in play. He just can't activate. So we actually attach the Hydra Soldier. Attached enemy cannot take more than 2 damage in a single attack. That's fine. We're not even going to attack him. As a hero action, we can spend 3 uses of any type or remove a confused status card from this enemy to discard. That's fine. So it actually goes on him, and he's wrapped in metal. Magneto is too good with that wrapped in metal here. Coming in clutch for us again. Okay, so that's huge. Okay, and then it is back to our turn here. All right, want to flip down to heal. I want to get White Fox and Digging Deeps here because I want to play Laser Swords and Gambit. That's a goal here. So let's go ahead and attack because we can't ready up in Alter Ego. So we're going to swing for 2 on Crossbones, range from 7 down to 5. We're going to Magnetic Pull, mill until you get a magnetic card. We lost the Digging Deep, so it goes into our hand. That's great. We're going to keep on milling here. We got our helmet here, so add to our hand with our Magnetic Pull ability. Okay, so we got a Digging Deep. We got this card, so our hand size is looking pretty good again. Oh, and then after we do that, we can exhaust the cape to ready back up. All right. We only have the X-Men trait in hero form, so we can't get the ready with Utopia. I don't have honorary X-Men in this deck. So I could just play this. We can get Gambit by flipping down for Weapon X, or we play Gambit here probably, and Weapon X later. Let's see. Do I need to look at the encounter deck right now, or can I do it later? No, I need to get the readying from Gambit now. So if we use this for Gambit, we're not going to use Stick to Itiveness. We'll use this for Gambit, and then we'll Weapon X. Okay, so let's go ahead and just swing for 2 on Crossbones again. Brings them 5 down to 3. Then we're going to use 3 resources here. So I can play Gambit. And after Gambit enters play, we can first trigger Utopia. When an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Utopia, ready up in our X-Men characters, ready up Magneto. Gambit says after you enter play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Tuck 1 underneath Gambit so that it's so that only the boost field is visible. Okay, so Crossbone's gonna scheme with 2. He's gonna pop this no matter what because he's gonna add 1 issue to any scheme, so we can give him anything for that. The counter card will be Crossbones Assault. It has a 1 defeat effect where it activates against us. That's bad, but just a side scheme acceleration. So we're gonna get this card here, tuck it underneath Gambit, and it put these 2 cards back on the same order. So Gambit just helped us peek there. So I think we're pretty good now with that. And then Gambit has Thor X attack. X equals to the boost icons on that card, which is 3. So Gambit's a 3 Thor 3 attacker right now. I don't think I want to do anything with him because we need to flip down. So if I pop Crossbones, that may not be good here. I think I want to try to end him next turn with Laser Swords. Did we already mill our player side scheme? We did not. What's our deck size looking like? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could mill it with Weapon X. I don't want to, but I think we got to take the risk here. So let's go ahead and flip down to Alter Ego. And then Survivor will shuffle the top 3 cards of our discard pile into your deck when we flip down. So let's get these 3 cards here. I think that's fine to dilute the deck a little bit more before we start milling. So I want to get, we just don't want to mill our big player size because if we don't, we can kill Crossbones next turn. If we get it, then we can't. All right, let's go ahead and Weapon X here. So after you action, take a damage, discard until you get a identity specific card. We got it right away. Okay, so that's fine. Then we're going to exhaust us per card by 3. Brings from 1 back up to 4. So a little bit of life, and we're going to recover again next turn. And let's go ahead and use 3 resources here so I can play our Laser Swords. 3 cost upgrade. We're now Darth Vader. Counts as 2 restricted cards. Your hero gets +1 attack for each bad icon in play up to a max of 4. Currently, there's no bad icons, but we're about to get that side scheme with acceleration. And a Gambit, yeah, Gambit's not going to do anything here. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're going to draw back up to hands of 6, hopefully getting our lived. Oh no, we drew 2 Digging Deeps. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, that is a very, very bad hand here. We could not my responsibility. The scheme. He'll scheme for 4. They'll kill Gambit or kill Magneto. So I don't know we can do that. That was a rough hand. What do we have here? We have 7 cards left. What is the play, guys? Do we let Gambit die? And we could. I need to draw that side scheme. Okay, that's fine. Crossbones turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme with a base of 2. Boost card here, we already know is 2, so he schemes for 4. That's going to advance the main scheme here. So it's going to advance to stage 2A. There's no text, so advances to stage 2B. Starts up with 1 initial threat. 1 review the top card of the experimental weapons deck, which is Incendiary Bombs. Attach a villain, 2 bomb counters. After he attacks you, we take 2 indirect damage. And then the minion will not scheme because he's wrapped in metal. He can't activate. Based on a counter card is a side scheme here with Crossbones Assault with 2 threat and acceleration. Whenever it's defeated, Crossbones will activate against us. Okay, so it's back to our turn here. I don't know what we should do. If I Weapon X, surely I will lose the player side scheme. We can guarantee that we draw it up if we don't Weapon X and we don't Magnetic Pull. So I think we're just not going to do either, because if I get that player's side scheme, that is game ending. So we want to stun Crossbones, but the Magnetic Missile will defeat him here. Wait, okay. Do I have enough damage, actually, to kill him right now? Well, we don't have any X-Men allies, so we can't ready with this. We can do 2 readying here. So it's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do 9. Gambit hits 3 more. That's 12. And then we play the Magnetic Missile. Do I just Weapon X here, guys? Do we have any more attack events? Metal Shards? No, both Metal Shards are gone. We can only mill... Yeah, I think we're short on the kill because we need an ally or something. Just draw on the Dick and Deeps, clutter our entire hand, and now we can't do anything with that. Yeah, I don't want to deck out then. So what we have to do here is coast 1 more turn. Okay, how do we coast here? I think I pop Crossbones for sure, and we don't have to take into. Okay, let's heal. So let's exhaust, recover by 3, brings from 4 up to 7. Okay, we're not going to Weapon X. I need to get our laser swords. We're going to flip up to hero form. Then we have just all resources actually. We hold on to this if it gets an advance, I guess. Let's go ahead and use 6 instruments. We exhaust this, spend a physical resource. The WoW here, we're going to declare to be physical, so we can ready up Magneto. So we're back and ready. Then, like, yikes, I don't know what to do here. We just flip him with Gambit. There's no point thwarting right now at all. We just put in some damage here and then try to do even more next turn. Okay, so Gambit's going to swing for 3 here on Crossbones. That'll bring from 3 down to 0. Gambit takes a consequent damage. That will defeat Crossbones here. So he's going to go on stage 3. And then one of you review top card of the experimental weapons deck. So we get another card here. And it's going to be Spiked Gauntlet. It says review the top card. So when this card's reviewed, it has Surge. So it's going to Surge here. Attach the villain. He has +1 attack. And after he attacks, or we can make him attack us as a hero action. And then if we take no damage, we can discard a card. So he's going to have extra attack here. But this will Surge. So we get a counter card during our turn, which is a side scheme called Sender Support Hinder 1 +3. So 4 threat. When defeated, the first player discard cards on top of the encounter deck until attachment discard and reviews that card. Okay, that's fine because it just has Amplify and we're not going to defeat it because we're going to go for the kill. Crossbones has 16 life here. So as long as I draw live dangerously and then we win, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in our deck. I think we're going to just discard our whole hand here. Okay, and then let's go ahead and use a resource. Let's do this, I guess. Doesn't matter. Play Magnetic Missile. Discard enemy with the wrapped in metal attached. Deal 5 damage to an enemy and stun it. So we're going to discard Hydra Soldier. He has wrapped in metal. When he's discarded, he's not going to trigger the when defeated effect because he wasn't defeated. He was discarded. And this thing is fine because he can't take more than 2 damage to a single attack. We're not doing damage. We're discarding him. So he's gone. Attachment's gone as well. And then we threw him on Crossbones. So it's 5 damage. Brings us from 16 down to 11. And then Crossbones is also stunned. So actually, whether we draw laser swords or not, I think we have the damage, but I really want a laser swords here. Let's go ahead and swing for 2 with, actually, we're swinging for, wait a minute. We have more damage now because there's more bad icons. So laser swords, we could +1 attack for each bad icon in play. There's 2 now, so we're swinging for 4 on Crossbones. That'll bring him from 11 down to 7. And then we actually could have ended it here if I played that better, because we didn't recover. We could have swung for number 4. Magneto's Kate ready us back up again, swing for number 4. But I wasn't planning on getting a side scheme with a bad icon, I guess, during our player phase. But yeah, that we actually would have been able to do it there, but I messed up. Let's see. We're gonna draw 5 cards. Hopefully we get the thing, because I still want to do the cool thing. Let's ready back up, ending our turn. We're gonna discard all these cards in our hand here. We don't care about the great responsibility thing. Draw back up to 5. Come on. We got it. Live dangerously, guys. Okay, we can do it. So Crossbones' turn, he's going to add 2 to the main with deceleration from here. This goes up to 3. He's going to attack us, but he is fully stunned, so activation won't go through. Then we get dealt, so we don't do any of this stuff because he never attacked. And then we get dealt a face down counter card, which is Hydra Bomber. One of you choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. Let's just put a threat on the main scheme. Okay, and then he has 2 hit points, but he doesn't even have guard, so we can actually just ignore him here. And yeah, we are pretty much done. I think we're set and good to go. Okay, we move everything over. All right, so it is our turn. We're going to play Live Dangerously. It's a zero-cost side scheme. Comes in with 3 times player threat. Each identity gets +2 hand size, and we have a Crisis, Acceleration, Amplify, and Hazard in play. So this only caps at 4, even though we have a bunch of bad icons. So we have +4 attack now. Magneto currently has 6 attack, guys. Oh, no ally, though, for the Redding. Wait, oh, we're going to get White Fox, because she's going to get discarded here, because she's on the deck. But she's not an X-Men ally, so we don't Utopia that. That's fine. Oh, we have the armor, though. Okay, so let's go and use a double resource here. Play Magneto's armor as well. So the armor says, after you resolve your magnetic pull ability, if you discard at least one of the following resource icons, we get +1 Thor, +1 attack, +2 defense for a corresponding resource icon. So we have that and our laser swords here. Okay, let's see. Do I need to do anything else here before we do that? Okay, we keep the wild here for the Sick to Itness. And then I can't get the red from Utopia. That's fine. Okay, so Gambit's gonna let's just swing for 3. We'll take out the Hydra Bomber and clear off the table a little bit. He'll take a consequential damage. All right, we'll see how much damage we can do, guys, with Darth Vader. So Magneto is going to swing for 2 + 4 with the laser swords. That's 6 damage on Crossbones. That'll bring from 7 down to 1. Okay. And then we're going to use Magneto's Cape. We're using Magnetic Pull, I mean. So we're going to mill until we get a Magnetic card and add to our hand. So we got Electromagnetic Blast as a top card, and we add to our hand here. After resolve Magnetic Pull, we can exhaust the Cape, ready back up. And we're going to oh, and it was an energy. Oh, darn it. So we get +1 defense. We don't get +1 attack with the armor. That's fine. And then we're just going to swing for 6 again on Crossbones. And that'll bring him from 1 down to 0, overkilling him by 5. But we can also use Stick to Itiveness, exhaust this, spend a physical resource, declare the wild here to be a physical. And we can ready back up again. And we can swing for 6 again on Crossbones, just defeating him even more because we are Darth Vader. So we're going to do as much damage as we can. And yeah, there we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly one-shot challenge with Magneto, Darth Vader with the laser swords, and the Live Dangerously. So we're getting a bunch of damage here off on Crossbones. Ideally, we could play an X-Men ally here for Utopia, ready back up again, swing for another 6 for some more damage. But Crossbones is already gone anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge, and I'll see you guys in the next one.